Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach Kodash. Welcome to another live lesson. The name of this one is You've Seen Martial Law and It Ain't That Bad. And pretty much this lesson and title pretty much came from a video I was watching earlier. The brother Bakwar, a month from the Jersey camp, the Men of Valor camp. He was doing a lesson earlier, and pretty much I'm not sure if somebody came up to him and said that to him, or maybe somebody put a comment on his comment board. I can't really remember how he said it, but somebody said that that they've seen martial law before, and it ain't really as bad as he's saying that it is. And the reason why is because they haven't seen biblical proportion martial law. They haven't seen New World Order martial law. What they've seen was a mild form of martial law that has played around in different countries around the world, that has been here in America when they, enact certain emergencies. But that's just, to get the people used to it, getting their mind conditioned to seeing, the military handling the affairs, of the government, because that's pretty much what martial law is. We're going to read it real quick, get a couple of precepts, and then, see where it goes. So martial law, and let me know if the video is a little choppy because of the signal here. And if it is, then what I'll do is I'll just stop the video and just go somewhere else. Martial law, the body of law imposed by the military over civilian affairs, usually in time of war or civil crisis, overrides civil law. Read it again. Martial law, the body of law imposed by the military over civilian affairs, usually in time of war or civil crisis, overrides civil law. So pretty much it's the law of the military, trumping the law, the so-called constitutional law of the government in times of crisis, civil unrest, war, so on and so forth. And the problem with these people is they haven't been put in that predicament yet. See, people of other nations, these other countries out there that have been through those things of martial law, like real martial law, not this fake shit. They know when you say martial law, they okay, yeah, I know what you mean. They going underground, they hiding somewhere because they know the real deal. See, these people, especially here in America, they haven't witnessed biblical proportion martial law, New World Order martial law, where these devils are going to kick your motherfucking teeth down your throat. They're not going to be playing around with you. They're not going to be, the cops are going to be nice guys. Police brutality is going to be a form of mercy in comparison to how these troops are going to be in these times. The brother just put up Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Yeah, because it's going to be a time that has never been witnessed on the earth. And it says the word trouble. And that time of trouble is going to be unprecedented. There's going to be nothing like it. There has never been a time before it like it, and there will never be a time ever again after it. So much devastation and gore and destruction that's coming. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. That's right. And these are the times that we're coming into. The brother put Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And these are the times we're coming into. And it says that except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for those days, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right, let me go real quick to the book of Revelation, chapter 12. And I'm going to go back, Lord's will, to Daniel 12 and look up that word trouble, but I didn't get a chance to fire up my other device here because I didn't think I was going to need it. But you always got to be ready so you don't have to get ready. Get it, got it, good. All right, Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe or destruction or agony, pain. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, because this is going to be a worldwide event, worldwide agenda of the New World Order. It's going to be a worldwide agenda. So woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, because it's going to get really nasty out here. And of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So he's going to push hard, hot, and heavy. The 3 H's. Hard, hot, and heavy. He's going to be pushing to fulfill his mission of accomplishing his New World Order, which he's only going to get us so far. But they think in their mind that they're going to continue on because they haven't been judged yet. You see? So because they haven't been judged yet, they saying shit like the Most High is dead. We can piss the Most High off as much as we want, so on and so forth. So you continue on. And you people out here that are constantly scoffing and heckling and ridiculing and talking shit and popping off because you don't see anything happening. You put the day of the Lord off, that ain't never going to happen. Or you guys are just fear-mongering. Well, that's what even Israelite groups were saying back then concerning the MO to the TB, concerning martial law, concerning concentration camps and all of that. But now that things are starting to ramp up, now all of a sudden guys are having a change of heart. Guys are saying, no, we never said there was not going to be no time of Jacob's trouble. We were just saying that it wasn't time yet. There wasn't nothing happening back then. They're changing their tune. Just like they're going to be changing their tune concerning the MO to the TB, which is the C-hip. They're going to do some type of flip-flop shit like they always do and act like they was always teaching it. Like the spineless, low-life scumbags that they are. The no character having, pot-belly, low-life, shucking and jiving pieces of shit that they are. But anyways, let's go to the book of Daniel 12 and 1. I want to look up that word for trouble. Just bear with me. All right. This is the book of Daniel. Chapter 12 and 1. And the word trouble is the word tazarah, which means straits, distress, trouble. All right? So the anguish, affliction, adversity, adversary. Yeah, because the enemy is going to be coming down hot, heavy, and hard. And shit is going to get bad. Because what they've done is they've systematically collapsed the infrastructure of the supply chain all around the world. And they're constantly breaking it down more and more and more. They just burnt down a major manufacturing company out there in France. A major one. a whole food distribution center, because these devils are pushing fake meat. They're pushing insects. This devil, Bill the Snake Gates, is pushing, his patented synthetic corn. These devils plan to, they not only have they made a killing, they plan on continuously raking in the dough. And this is why the scriptures speak about the rich men. Woe unto you, rich men. They're going to get flayed, fricasseed, fricasseed, or however you say it, sauteed, and all of those sliced and diced and all of that. Because when people get a hand on these devils, they're going to really get fucked up. When this shithole goes down and the Lord destroys this place, not only are we going to get our hands on them, but the other nations are going to get their hands on them. So I don't know how these devils are going to even breathe. The fucking wicked, the amount of wicked shit that they've done on this earth and continue to do. Because they thinking in their heart of hearts that they're going to continue on, that their houses shall continue on for forever and ever. But that's not the case. You're going down. You're going down, devil. All right, so let me just get the Apocrypha real quick. Because that person made a stupid statement that they've witnessed martial law, but it wasn't that bad. Well, like I said, you haven't witnessed biblical proportion martial law. You haven't witnessed New World Order martial law. And when that comes, and you're getting a boot stamped in your face, you're getting, pummeled from every side, your ribs touching because of famine, then let's see if you're going to have that same attitude, if you're going to have that same mindset. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you're making it seem. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, and trodden under foot. When you trodden somebody underfoot, man, you are like, it's like a tank. When a tank comes through and it rolls through, and it just destroys everything in its path, that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna be trodden underfoot, just like they tread grapes. Just like they stomp grapes and tread them out, that's how you're gonna be trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Right. And the main enemy out here to the New World Order are the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You're the main enemy to them. And they intend to totally devastate, totally annihilate, totally eviscerate the Israelites. But what they didn't count on was help from up above. The help of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai from up above, that's coming, to take these devils out and to thwart them in their doings, in the things that they want to do. It says, they shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. What I'm going to do is look up the word mad. I know madmen ain't going to come up in the common dictionary. Let me just see something. Nope, I didn't think so. So let's look up the word mad. Mad, roused to anger, affected with madness or insanity. God damn. Marked by uncontrolled excitement or emotion. So they're going to be affected with madness or insanity. These troops that are coming, they're going to be infected or affected by madness. They're not going to have any form of compassion, any form of mercy. You know, the term expect no mercy. That's what they're coming with, man. They're coming with the hammer. And what's going to be upon them is going to be the fury of the Lord. You know, so you have never witnessed the type of hell that's going to come upon the earth, such as is going to come in the face of this so-called New World Order. This time of trouble, the time of Jacob's trouble. You have no idea, you know, what's coming. That's why you will make a stupid statement like that, you know, I've seen martial law before. It ain't as bad as you're making it out to seem. Let me see. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to look up something. Let me see what comes up with this. Okay. I thought there was a scripture in Isaiah 10. Let me just see if I do it this way. Just bear with me 1 second. Wow, this is going to be too... Nope. Let me try one more thing, and if not, then we'll move on. Ooh, there we go. I found it. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5. O Assyrian, which is another, you know, which is today, back then was dealing with the actual Assyrians. Today is dealing with so-called America, Babylon the Great, or the new Assyria, or the new Nineveh. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. So you ain't seen hell like it's gonna come. You ain't witnessed the type of terror that the king of terrors is gonna bring upon the earth. That's why you would make such a stupid statement that you've seen martial law before and it ain't as bad as you making it out to seem. And the reason why is because you have not witnessed biblical proportion martial law. You have not witnessed New World Order martial law. You have not witnessed the wrath of the dragon coming down upon you. You have not witnessed the horns of the devil coming out and poking you in your ass. You haven't witnessed that yet. You haven't seen anything like that yet. But it's coming. Wait, it's coming. Though it tarry, wait for it. It's coming. And when it comes and you're faced with it, you're going to wish that you never made a stupid statement like that ever in your motherfucking life. It says, I will send them against an hypocritical nation. And that, who's that? That's you Israelites out there. And you're the biggest hypocrites because you're the ones that say you love the Lord, but then when the scriptures come out, you don't want to hear them. You don't want to hear nothing that has to do with righteousness. You don't want to hear nothing that has to do with the getting right with the Most High. All you want to hear is the bullshit that you've been fed through that Renaissance Christianity. And that's going to cause you to get killed. Straight up. It says, and I will send them against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge. So the Lord is going to give these devils the charge to come against you. That's why it says it's going to be against those that fear the Lord. To take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. When you're getting trodden down, it's not good. It's not a good look. It's not a good feeling. It says, howbeit he meaneth not so, neither doth his heart think so, but it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations, not a few. Right, and it's gonna be the fury of the Lord upon these devils. It's gonna be the fury of the Lord upon them, and you're being prepared for the slaughter, you Israelites out there. Isaiah 65:11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop. And you're the ones that's furnishing a table for this troop. You're the ones that's keeping this devil's kingdom afloat. Because you are the mechanism that holds this system together. Why were the Egyptians so great? Because of the Israelites. Why is it that out of all the nations of the earth, America is the most, I will say blessed, but the most active, so to speak? Because of the Israelites that prepare a table for that troop and that furnish a drink offering unto that number, right? Because you are causing the rest of these Israelites out here to drink of that cup that you've given to them in the name of plantation Christianity. You're the ones that's doing that. You're the ones that's giving them that hope to continue on in this madness. Therefore will I number you to the sword. So you're going to be numbered to the sword. And you shall bow down to the slaughter, meaning you're not going to be able to run. You're not going to be able to hide. You're just going to be a sweating. Okay? You ain't going to be able to do nothing to escape the wrath of the Lord that's coming in the face of this new world order martial law. This biblical proportion martial law. Which you're not going to be saying, well, I've witnessed martial law before. It ain't that bad as you make it seem. It says, because when I called, you did not answer. Right, the Lord is calling you by what? By the mouth of his prophets. And you ain't answering. You ain't answering the call of the Lord. You ain't listening to what the Lord is saying. You ain't getting yourself mentally prepared for what's coming. You're scoffing. You're talking shit. You're going on about your life. You're becoming more and more degenerate. You're becoming more and more wicked. You're becoming more and more rebellious. When I spake, you did not hear. Yeah, and you ain't listening. But did evil before mine eyes. Right, that's why a lot of you Israelites out there, especially this younger generation, older generation too, but especially the younger generation, they're waxing worse and worse. It's getting to the point where you are not even able to distinguish the difference between male and female anymore. Everybody's looking the same. Everybody's looking effeminized. Sweet, moist muffins. It says, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Right, and you don't delight in the Lord. Now, I guess you got to go, huh? Guess they got an ear for it. They got enough of that. Said, enough of this. I'm out of here. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. And what does it mean you're going to be ashamed? Meaning you're going to be caught out there with your pants down, and there's not going to be anything or anyone to help you in your situation. Because the Lord is backing away. That's why it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. So that when all hell breaks loose, you won't be ashamed. You'll be protected. But because you don't listen, well, guess what? The Lord is going to bring it to you. You know, he's going to bring it to you raw and uncut. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. God damn. You know what it means to howl? You know what manner of pain and distress you got to be in to be howling? Let's look up that word howl, man. That sounds devastating to your ear. Let me see. Howl. The word is yalal, to howl, wail, make a howling. To howl with a wailing tone. You know when you crying, but that bitter cry from the deep down in the gut crying, to where nothing can console you. It says, or yell with a boisterous one. Make to howl be howling. And what's going to make you to be howling? These martial law troops, which you claim is not that bad. Let me just look up the word howl, and then we can close it with that. Look up the word howl in the Common Dictionary. Just bear with me 1 second. Howl. A long, loud, emotional utterance. He gave a howl of pain. A long, plaintive cry of a hound or a wolf, right? And you're going to be howling. Let me look up that word plaintive. Let's see what that says. Plaintive. Expressing sorrow. So it's not gonna be good. I put it to you like that. It's not gonna feel like you enjoying yourself. You know, you're gonna be howling for vexation of spirit. You know, unless you repent and come back to the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you know, your future is looking very, very grim. So the person that made that statement, I don't know who they are, if they were Jake or Edomite or whatever the case may be, but when that time comes, it's going to get bad out here. So with that, I pray that you brothers and few sisters have been edified. Till the next time I say shalom.